Hey, it's the Bortone. How you doing? We are back for our Women Who Rock series. And Patricia, you certainly fit that mold, Women Who Rock. So thank you for being here and looking forward to chatting with you a bit. Tell folks who you are, where you're from, and what you do.
Thank you so much, Lou. I'm so excited about the opportunity to be here because it is in part because of you that I really grasped onto digital video.
Oh, awesome.
I started playing video back in the 80s. That's when video cameras were approximately the size of your trunk, and you had to use floodlights,
Mm-hmm.
and it was way different than it is now.
Mm-hmm.
And what I do is I am a marketing promotions specialist for unconventional professionals. And part of that is videography,
Mm-hmm.
because it is something that professionals, whether they're traditional or conventional, they need video because we're consuming it at these awesome, awesome rates. And it is, and thanks to a 30-day live video challenge that you did a
Oh, yeah,
couple of
that
years ago, that really got me moving towards doing more video. And that was why I invented my first puppet, because I did not want to, I wanted to be ready to go live at any minute. And, you know, getting things prepared, I thought, well, if I have this puppet,
one.
I'll be able to, as long as the lights are there and the camera's there, I don't have to change anything, and I'd be able to do it very quickly.
That's great.
That evolved into a web series that I'm currently working on producing for preschoolers. So it's driven so much of what I do. So I have, it's allowed me as a multifaceted entrepreneur to tap into so many different areas of my own personality and to serve my market through what I do. So that's pretty much me in a nutshell.
That's great. And it's funny because I don't know if you're an introvert like me, but I would use costumes and props and pets and everything so that I didn't have to be on camera. When you started doing the puppets, was that sort of like, okay, now I don't have to be on camera. The focus is on my puppet instead. Or was it just
Well, for me, I'm
extra?
actually an extrovert.
Yeah.
I love being around people, but I believe the difference between extroverts and introverts is not in whether we are outgoing
Hmm.
or personable, but in where we get our energy from. And I do get my energy from being in crowds and so on. But the purpose behind having her ready at all times is just because as a woman, you have this certain image that you want to project on camera. And I'm a laid back kind of person, jeans and t-shirt. So I
Hmm.
thought if the puppet is dressed up and ready to go, then I don't have to worry about doing my hair, my makeup, and everything else. And I could take advantage of moments as they happen. I really believe in teachable moments, whether they're in my own business life or whether they're when dealing with kids.
Hmm.
And the puppets gave me the ability to be able to do it quickly.
That's
Because there's so many different ways you can use video, from animation to going live to doing your produced videos,
yeah.
and they all have their place. And this particular purpose was so that I could do things quickly and on the fly.
That's
And that's,
fantastic. That's a great idea.
yeah.
And yeah, because I always talk about your video sweet spot. Like for some people, like even doing these interviews is a little bit outside my comfort zone, but I want to try different types of videos. So sometimes I do PowerPoint where I'm not on camera. Sometimes I just do talking head, So that's pretty cool that you've been able to, sort of evolve that way. And what is your kind of, now that it's a series, what is your vision and goal for that?
Well, with the vision for the preschool series, that it stars 7 puppets
Hmm.
who represent each of the virtues. So I kind of call it Marcus Aurelius meets Sesame Street.
Cool.
And so they are, each episode is 2 to 5 minutes long. and they have activities that go beyond the screen so that parents or childcare providers can take what the puppets did in that particular episode and go into the kitchen and cook up some cookies or some Play-Doh, or go outside on a nature walk and create a map of their neighborhood, and creating those experiential outdoor off the screen activities, because that's a common problem that many parents have, is that, you know, we're putting them in front of screens and not delivering those experiences offline, and that's not good for child development. They learn through experience, through play, and so I'm kind of using the screen to push them in a healthier direction. And so that's the purpose behind it. And right now we're working on raising production costs through birthday videos, because children love hearing their own name, and it's a quick and easy way to provide a custom video present for kids who already have too many toys.
Yeah, no, that's a great idea. And that gives you more exposure for the series. And how else are you promoting that and kind of getting viewers there? Are you just sort of doing it organically so far?
At this point, it is more organically. As things develop and I get, my goal is to have a season ready before I really go into a big publicity push for it, because I think that the value is in seeing it and experiencing it. Talking about it doesn't do much until it's experienced.
Right. You got to see it. That's cool. Well, congrats on that. That's very exciting. I know you and I know each other from the Shank Minds group with Peter Shankman, which is great because he connects so many of us that way. And hopefully we'll see you at one of these live events pretty soon.
Well, maybe if you guys come to Canada, because
we got to get up there.
I'm not a traveler. I mean, even though I'm an extrovert, I like to stay within my zone, and I don't travel a whole lot except by car. So that makes it a little bit more difficult to attend the Shank Minds events. But we actually go back way further back than that, to the days when you were working with Felicia Slattery.
Oh my gosh.
And it was actually before we met on Shank Minds, I already knew of you and was buying your products.
Oh, thank you. Well, that's good. Felicia and I did we did a few of the 30-day challenges, and those are great. And honestly, the way that those started was, how can I do more video? How can I get outside my comfort zone? You know, how can I be, kind of like lead by example? So I'm so glad that you were in some of those challenges, because I just sort of did them for me, and then everybody else came along and they said, and I got Felicia because she's the extrovert and I'm the introvert, and we sort of played off each other. So thank you for that. Appreciate it. Tell us where folks can find you, or where you'd like them to.
Absolutely. If you're interested in what I do for promotions and small business owners, you can check me out over at patrysha.com. So it's PATRYSHA.com. And for those who are interested in the preschool series, it is at zindagivillage.com. That's ZINDAGEE. Village.com. And that is, Zindagi is the East Indian word for life. And so it's life village. You know how they say it takes a village to raise a child? Well, this is the beginnings of a village that will hopefully help a lot of people to raise children in an ever-changing world.
We
have to accept that technology is here. Let's use it to the best benefit.
Yeah, I mean, we're all basically our own little TV networks now. So we have, YouTube, we have access to everything, and why not use it? So thank you for setting a good example. Thank you for chatting with us today, and look forward to seeing more of your stuff.
Thank you, and I hope you'll be seeing more of me soon too. It's an exciting, exciting time.
Awesome, thank you.